Hey friends, welcome back to my page. Hey y'all, hey. If you are catching the replay, you are not going to see a red box up there in the top of the screen. It won't be there. So you can just comment hashtag replay, ask questions. I'm currently ironing right now with my heat press because we're going to make a super cute, I don't know what this is, y'all, like a tea towel. A large tea towel. And we're going to put a sunflower on it. How do you like me now? So, TGIF, y'all. TGIF. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are going to have a fantastic weekend because it is almost here. So, let me get this working. Let me finish ironing my little towel here. Keyword tonight is sunflower. And I'm just trying to get this flat. This is like a thicker material. I got this in a pack off of Amazon, I think. Like maybe 4 to a pack. Where are y'all at? Let me just find you so I can say hey. All right, there's that. Okay, that is working. Sunflower is the key word. Let me pin it down here for y'all so you don't forget. Every single time we do a project, y'all, there is a pinned comment down below that will tell you what to do, okay? All right, so I think we're good. So check it out. So it's like got stripes on, different stripes on each end, okay? So we're going to see what we got. I don't know which side I'm going to put it on. But do y'all remember this? This was a hot item. Let me see. This came out in 2022. Okay, and it was one that had a hard time staying around. Well, it's back. Okay, it is back. I only got to use it like once. So I'm going to use it again. Because it's available to y'all. And we have the cutout for it, y'all. And it comes in a 2-pack for y'all. Okay. So what we're going to do, let me see which ink mat I want to use. I did not get that out. So let me grab, well, let me ask y'all a question. Should we put the sunflower, because it's going to be in black, should we put it on the smaller stripes or the bigger stripes? What do y'all think? Y'all vote. Smaller or bigger? All right, so this is an ink mat. This is also in the cart. And notice how this like plastic film sticks to it, okay? This is sticky. And I've showed y'all this before, but I punch a hole in mine to hang it. Okay, so I'm going to just take this off and lay that over there. All right, we're going to get our transfer ready. I'm going to get my black ink. We are going to use black. Wow, that's a mess. I bet Zach got a hold of that one. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. So Jackson is much better. He had a follow-up appointment today, and the doctor basically gave him a positive outcome, I guess. So he'll go back like, I don't know, Tuesday, I think, for the stitches. So, yeah. There's Zach right there. Okay, everyone's saying the bigger. Bigger, some smaller. Hi, Cher. How are you? Hi, Deb. You didn't, baby? That's strange. Hi, Annette. So, Jackson is better. And for all of you that reached out to us today, thank you so much for doing that. But he's better. He looks like he's going to start bruising up here around his like forehead area, which, you know, is to be expected. But he can go back to school on Monday. Thank goodness. So let me tell y'all a story. If you're a teacher, maybe you probably understand this, but today and yesterday was, no, Wednesday and Thursday was MAP testing, M-A-P. I think it's like a statewide or something test, right? So it's pretty important. So we went Wednesday, right? Took the reading test. which I got to give my son mass props. He was the most improved in reading map test. Jackson was out of the, there was 3 classes. He had the most improved score out of the 3 classes. And then Dylan's score improved as well. So there's that, which is pretty awesome, right? We've had him in tutoring. I don't know. It's just a proud mom moment, right? Also, I emailed the teacher this morning and said, hey, Jackson won't be at school again. And she's like, well, I think today's the last day to take the test. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Is doctor order that he's not going in? She's like, well, let me see if they'll extend it. And I was like, okay, fine, let me know. Well, they extended it for him. Thank goodness. So I don't know if you're a teacher here. I know that was a long story to get to that, but I don't know. Like, I didn't realize they had to shut it off at a certain time. So I see what we got here. So the towel itself has this little hook in the corner. Granted, I don't really hang mine by the hook. So I think we're fine with the thicker stripes. So I'm going to take this entire thing and I'm going to lay it down here. Okay. I'm not going to fuzz it because anytime that you put a transfer on a piece of material, you want it to stick really well. Therefore, you really don't need to fuzz it. So we are going to put it right over the stripes. Okay. Baby, I got these from Amazon a while back. I'm very proud of the boys. Yes. Okay, let me just place this down a little bit. I'm going to hold it up and see where it is spacing-wise. I think we're good. We're just going to go for it. But we're not going to do it with the towel in the back. Okay, so now I'm going to push it down. But y'all, in case you're wondering, like, oh, that transfer was so like last year. Well, it was, but it retired and they brought it back. And I love it. And I'm hoping this turns out really cute. It is one of the etched transfers. So we did the radishes up there. You can watercolor them in. I'm just going to do this all black. Okay. Oh, thanks so much, Kay. You're a 5-month subscriber. That is so awesome. Hi, Marcia Kitchen. How are you? Kelly, he's good. Oh, map testing. You probably know we have map testing here. Jackson's better, but I thought he wasn't going to be able to make up his map test, but he'll be able to make it up on Tuesday. They left it open for him. I'm like, well, he has doctor's orders that he can't come in, so I don't know what you want me to do. Anywho. All right, so I'm just going to press B-Ink through the screen on to the fabric, the tea towel here, okay? And be extra careful because this is chalk and ink form, okay? So the ink is permanent once it's heat set. You can use our ink on textiles. You can use ink on mugs. You just have to heat set them in the oven. You can use them on, gosh, y'all, I'm trying to think what else. Ceramics. Like, just basically anything that, I don't know, non-porous, I guess, would be better. All right, so there's that. Yes, canvas bag, yes. You call it MCAS testing here. Okay, yes. Hi, Betty. Oh, you haven't, Deb, you need to do it. Okay, so step number 1, when you're inking, check your fingers before you pick it up. So we're just going to lift it up. Oh, my goodness. Yeah to the yeah. That, my friends, is so cute. I was not sure that it was going to work with the yellow stripes. But before we do anything else, I need to clean this. Okay, so I'm going to set this down. Now, remember, we have ink. We're using ink. So tomorrow we have a baseball game, but Jackson won't be able to play. So he's going to be in the dugout with his friends, teammates, cheering on the rest of the team. All right, so I'm going to take a wipe and help remove some of this first layer of ink. Spray it again, okay? Yes, me too. Can you use chalk paste on cloth? So, yes, you can. Thanks, Cynthia. You can. I've used paste on stuff I'm not washing before. Like a pillow, like a fancy, not fancy, like a decorative pillow. Like that may go sit like on your bench in your entryway or something. I'm not going to wash that. Nobody puts their dirty head on it, right? Especially in my house. I got 3 boys. All right, so now I'm going to take my board eraser and get the rest of it off. You're removing it from the screen. You don't want it to dry in the screen because it's extra hard to get out, okay? Then you're going to flip it over. You're going to clean the back side because paste and ink will go through the screen onto the back, okay? And you're going to do the exact same thing and make this funny noise. That just means our board eraser isn't wet enough. No big deal. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to take a paper towel. Thanks, Vicky. And you're going to just simply dry it off. Remove all of that excess water. All of that black ink water. Okay. Then, move this. Take your backer sheet. And you're going to marry up. So the shiny side to sticky side. Marry up the corners, line up the edges, and then boom. Okay, and then just wipe off the rest of that dirty water that you maybe didn't get. Okay, so now you can use it again. Now, don't freak out whenever you see this stained. As long as your silk screen is clean, okay? So now what we're going to do is take our sunflower. We're going to dry it, and then we're going to heat set it, and then we can use it over and over, and Zach can dirty it up with spaghetti sauce and all the things, and it can be washed, and it can be dried multiple times, and it will be fine. The ink is not going to come out, okay? Now, if you're at home and you're doing this, just let it dry overnight. I'm going to do the speed trick, hopefully speed it up, okay? Thank you. Putting on a fabric-covered insulated bag. Fabric-colored insulated bag. Yeah, ironing may melt whatever it is. That would be my fear. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody else has done that here. Anybody else would share some advice? All right, so ink takes a little bit longer to dry, but I think we are good to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel this off our ink mat. Okay, and I'm going to just slide this over here on the floor. Okay, and I'm going to take this and set this down right here. Okay, now, parchment paper is your friend because you don't want to get ink in the event this is still wet at all on your iron or your heat press, whatever heat press. Okay, hi Stephanie. Hi Dixie. All right, so I have this set to 300. We're gonna do 30 seconds. And this is basically setting the ink into the fabric, so that when you do wash it and dry it, it doesn't lift up and doesn't like fade, go away. Okay, so like this, 330 seconds, beep, beep. Okay, and then somebody asked me the other night, because I used to do this all the time, should you heat set the back side? You absolutely can. all you do is flip it over. There, if you can see, there's an outline of the sunflower. You don't have to use the parchment paper. Just kind of, I don't know, move it around. But you should be good then, okay? Now, if you didn't get any ink on your piece of parchment paper, just save it, y'all. Okay, here we go. So let's fold this up. Let's see if I can do this. Not really the folder. And then fold it there. Oh, look. Oh my goodness. I could make these for days. Look at this. Is that not cute or what? Like, that screams super cute. Here comes summer. I love it. Can you go overheat it? Yes, you can, Jolynn. You can overheat it so much to where you burn your actual material that you're using. I think this is so cute, y'all. So go get you, just search Amazon for white and yellow striped tea towels, and you'll probably come up with these. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys are inspired. So that's all we got. I'm going to go hang with the fam. Actually, I'm going to go put together ribbon bundles. So if you have not purchased yours, they're in the VIP group at the featured section. You can type ribbon here and get the link to join my free VIP group. But I think that's so cute. I think any striped collar tea towel would look cute with this. So, all right, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you later. Bye.